one-to-many relationship. So whenever you want to link only two objects, right? There is object A, there is object B. Now you want to link object A with object B, then you can go for one-to-many or many-to-one. But let's assume that there is three objects now. Max of three, that's it, not more than that, right? So only three objects can be the maximum objects that you can link to one another. So there are three objects now. And let's assume that I have an object called candidate. And then I have an object called, hold on, let me think. I have to frame a requirement. Okay. Positions. So there are two objects. Okay. One is candidate object and one more is position object. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? That means one candidate can apply for many positions. Right?
Yes.
That's one use case. What is that? Apoorva is the candidate. She can apply for
Are you sharing your screen? I am unable to see that.
Oh, good, you told me. I was not sharing.
Okay.
I didn't realize. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So
No.
now I have two objects. Okay. Like candidate is the object, position is the object. We have a.
Sorry, I can't see your screen.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, just tell me when you can see it because I'm sharing.
Sure.
Can you all see?
Yes.
So who was that actually? Who? Ashish?
Ashish, yeah.
Yeah, now can you see it?
No, I'm not able to see. Let me rejoin it.
Okay, sure. So I hope the rest of you all are able to see it, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay. So now we have, what was I saying? We have a candidate, we have position object. Okay. Now here my requirement is there is a candidate called Apoorva and Apoorva wants to apply for a position called SFDC developer. And she wants to apply for SFDC admin. Okay. So this can be done using one-to-many, correct? Because there is one candidate who is trying to apply for many positions. Make sense?
Yes.
But this one position can also be applied by many other candidates, correct? It's not like only Apoorva is applying for a position called developer, right? There can be other candidates like Ramya, Vinuta, right? So let's assume that these many candidates are there and it's not necessary that only Apoorva is going to apply for a position called developer. There is a possibility Ramya can also apply for developer and admin. Likewise, one developer can be assigned to many candidates, correct? Or what is the other combination that we can have? One admin can have many candidates, correct? So here, I don't know. Here, I'm having two kind of parent scenarios. You're understanding what I'm saying? Like in my one-to-many, you can always decide that one candidate is always going to have many positions, right? That is one-to-many. But if there is a scenario where one candidate can apply for many positions and one position can be applied by many candidates, then it's a two different parent that you're having, correct? Do you all agree? Or do you want me to repeat?
Which are two different parents, no?
See, let's go back to what you guys already know. Okay. So our scenario was one to many, and you guys gave me many examples yesterday, right? And I told you that you can identify the parent and child over here in one to many easily, right? Either you can have one candidate applying for many jobs, or you can have one company having many clients, you can have one company having many employees. That is one use case, that is one scenario. But in our scenario that we are defining now, right, one candidate can have many positions, and one position can be applied by many candidates. Is this possible? Like when
Yes.
you want to
Yes.
join a company, right, you don't want to apply only for developer, you want to try your luck as a BA also, or you want to try your luck as an admin also, right? So what you will do, you will apply for three positions also, which is fair. But this one developer position is not applied only by you, right? There are 100 other people who have applied for this position, correct? So can you achieve this using one to many? If this is my requirement to you,
Yes.
how you can achieve? If how you can achieve one to many? Because you can only create one relationship. How you'll identify here which is the parent, which is the child? So there's a problem, right? You can't identify here which is parent, which is child, because you will tell me that if I tell you one candidate can apply for many positions, what you'll tell me? You'll tell me candidate is the parent, position is the child, correct? Correct or
Yes.
no?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And if I tell one position can be applied by many candidates, what you'll tell me here? You'll tell me position is the parent, child is the candidate.
Can.
So what is happening here? The conclusion is candidate and positions are ending up looking like parents, right?
Yes.
They both are ending up looking like parents. So that's why you need a middle object in order to connect these two objects. So that's why I'm going to introduce a middle object called as probably job application. So what I will do, I will create a middle object called job application. If I go to this job application, what can I find out? I can find out this job application is for SFDC developer, right? For example, I'll create a record called SFDC developer under the job application object. And here I can find out who is the candidate and what is the position. Making sense?
Yes.
So what is this many-to-many relationship? So many-to-many relationship in Salesforce can be achieved with the help of junction object. So what is the junction object here? What
Job
do you get?
application.
Very good. So job application is a junction object which is linking two parents. So junction object, remember, is always a child object. Junction object can never be a parent object. Okay. So what is junction object doing? It is linking, it is a child object that is linking two parents. And when you are creating the junction object, you always have to link the two parents with the help of master detail relationship. That is what is many to many. So I'm going to write the definition of many to many. So many-to-many relationship in Salesforce can be achieved with the help of junction object. So junction object is always a child object linking two parents using MD. This is what is a junction object. And can it have more than two parents? No, it cannot. Even Salesforce will not allow you to have more than two parents here. And that's what we will see now. Okay. Before I go hands on, let's try to take some example here. Okay. Let's say that we have products and we have customers. So we have a product called car. Okay. And we have a customer named whatever, Apoorva. So now tell me, if it's a many to many scenario, what's going to happen here? If it's many to many, like if I have to create many to many relationship here, what is
We
the
have to
meaning
create
of?
junction object.
Junction object is to be created. Brand.
Yeah, I need to create a junction object. But first, let's define how is this many to many, right? So that means there's a product car which can be purchased by Apoorva, right? So one product can be purchased by many customers, correct? Similarly, one customer can purchase many products. It can happen, right? I can purchase car and bike, correct? And some
Yes.
other person also can purchase. So you're understanding what is many to many here. Like it, I'm not saying that this will always be the case. I mean, I'm trying to put a scenario like this, right? It depends on the requirement. If the company is saying that one product can be purchased by many customers and one customer can purchase many products, then you cannot do one to many. That's what I'm trying to conclude here. But if the requirement is always that one product can be purchased by many customers, that's the bottom line. Then you need to go to one to many relationship. Understanding this, when to do one to many and when to do many to many.
Yes.
So what is the junction object you think I can introduce between product and customers here?
Like brand. In the cars, we'll have many brands, no? So we can take as a field, like brand. Like in this job application, we have chosen. So here we can choose as a brand. Like in the cars also, we'll be having different brands, no? So like that we can link up.
Yeah, we can take either brand as a junction object or you can also take as the showroom, right? Or the shop, right?
Yes.
So this is the junction object. Then if I go for, let me do one more thing here, right? Doctors, patients. Somebody gave this example yesterday. So which will be the junction object here? So first, one of you explain me how is many, like if I want to do many to many for doctors and patients, then what is the meaning of many to many between doctor and patient?
Hospital. Patient can visit many doctors, and when the doctors can see the patients in many, like
Correct.
if they're like that, many to many relationship will be there.
Yeah. So that means one doctor can have many patients or one patient can have many doctors. As simple as that, right?
Yes.
Understanding this, how it is many to many. So now you want to introduce a junction object because both are parents. Who's the child then?
Like departments, like a cardiologist, like that. Departments.
Hospital.
Hospital, right? That's a good junction object to have. Hospital will be a junction object. So if you look at the hospital table, you'll actually know who's the doctor, who's the patient. Right? Now you have both the information. Getting?
Apoorva, we can't take like department wise
You can
as a,
also take department. It's not wrong. But in
oh,
this department, you have to create one field called hospital because you want to know which hospital, right?
yes,
What
yes.
the doctor is working in different hospitals, like that. Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys think of your own examples? Many to many, other than what I quoted?
Company and
Student as well
clients.
as
Company and clients also, no?
Company, clients.
Yes,
So
yes.
I need to know how is this many to many.
Like company can have many clients. Even clients also have many, like for example, if there is a process of Google, in that they will have a clients of many clients, and even
Okay. Who's the client of Google? Just for example, just give me one.
Accenture, Deloitte, those are the companies are there, no?
So Google has many clients.
Like Google also have in that Google also will be having some of the departments like dividing that can be considerable as many to many or not. I'm not getting, so that's why I told the example like that.
So one company has many clients. One client can also have many companies to work for, right? Like you're
Yes,
right.
yes,
So
yes.
Accenture will only not work for Google, no? They'll work for other product-based companies
Yes,
also,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Likewise, Google can also have, but depends on the requirement. If this is what they are telling to build in Salesforce, then you guys need to think of how to link these two objects, because they will not tell you that create one junction object to link these two. They will not say this. Okay. They will only tell you the requirement, like one company can have many clients, one client can have many companies. So you need to
Yes.
create a link. Now, how will you create a link between these two? It's left to you to decide which is the junction object you need to create. So, what is the junction object you'll create for this company and clients?
Project.
Project. Very good. Based on the project, if I open this project, I'll know which is the company, which is the client, right?
Yes.
So that is how you define the many to many relationship. I mean, the concept is what I have explained. In interview, you can take any of these examples that I have quoted, but you need to tell the interviewer this definition. Then he will get confidence that, okay, you guys know what is junction object, right? So let's create a junction object today. I'm going to log into Salesforce. Okay, I'm logging into Salesforce. So let's see if I have the objects in place. Go to the app. If I don't have the object, I need to create it in order to show you guys. So let me see what's there, what's not there. Okay, so we have candidates. Okay, so let me see what we can do with this. So I have candidates. Now I need to create two more objects to show you a junction object. Let's do that. So what was my scenario for candidate? Candidate, positions, and job application, correct? So let me create a new object called positions. As practice, you guys can create any scenario you want. I am taking the example of what I created. Position, positions, allow history tracking, save and new. I'm going to do save and new because I need to create another object called job application. Job applications will be the plural. Are you all with me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to save. And I'm going to select a tab for job application. I'm going to do next. Next. I want to include it only in the iTech app. So I'll select this and I'll save. What is the missing step? What did I miss to create? Let's see who was observant. I missed to create something. Nobody
Position.
observed.
Is it utilities?
What's that? So what is missing here?
Position.
So what didn't I create?
A tag we not provide to position.
Positions you
create a
hold, but
tag.
not create.
Create a tab. So now I missed it at the time of object creation. Now can I create it? I can create it. How? Setup.
By editing.
I need to go to the setup. Okay. I need to go to the quick find. I need to select tab. So any admin activity you want to do, I'm telling this from day one, right? You have to go to setup, quick find. And what you want to do, you want to create a tab. And in Salesforce, there are many types of tabs: custom object tab, web tabs, visual force, lightning, all this. What we are creating is an object tab. So tomorrow, if you create a code, right, like a page using code, or you create a component using code, you can make those also as tabs. Okay, web tabs are nothing but if you want to if you want to put a tab for Google, right, like when you click on the tab, it should go to google.com. Those are website tabs. Okay, what we are doing is custom object tab, right? Because I created a custom object called positions. So I will select position and I'll select the tab. Getting this? If I missed it at the time of object creation, did you guys understand how to create the tabs? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So now I created a tab. Okay, done. All my steps are ready. I have 3 objects. What is my next step? What's my next step?
To create
Relationship.
I need to
create the relationship, like many to many relations.
yes. So from where I need to create the relationship?
Job application.
Very good. Why?
Because
It's a
that
child.
is the linking between candidate and the position, like linking object.
It's a child
Mhm.
object.
It's a child object,
Right.
correct. So always relationship is created on child object. Okay, so that's the reason. So if I now go to job application, I can go to fields in relationship, and which relation I need to create?
Too many.
Yeah, but in many to many, which one?
Master.
Which relation?
Master relationship.
Very good. Master detail. Because why? Junction object is a child object that links two parents with master detail. Right? So I select master detail and I need to select which object here. Position. Next. Okay. Allow reparenting. Always checkbox this. I've told you. Then next. 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 Save and new. Why save and new?
Because we need to link up another
Yes.
object.
Which object?
Candidate.
Candidate. So let's link candidate. Candidate. Here it is. Next. Allow reparenting. Next. So see, all this, if you have to do using Java and other technologies, you have to write the code. Okay, so here it's just very easy. You just need to do point and clicks. And you can link two objects. So I created this. Now I told you that the job application is a junction object. So if you have to prove this to someone, right, that it is junction object, then you can easily prove it. Okay, how do you prove it? Now I'll click new. You see here what has happened? What has happened? I cannot select master detail. Why I cannot select it?
Because already we have
Two parents,
yes.
right? It has two parents already. So I cannot create the third parent. So what is the maximum number of parents that can be there in a master detail? Two. Likewise, what is the maximum number of parents that can be there in a lookup? Is 25. So when you're creating, let's say candidate is linked to A, B, C, D, F, G, X, Y, Z, so on and so forth, till 25 parents, we can link it through lookup. Okay, but I don't want to show you, right? Like I don't want to create 25 objects and show you, okay, see, this is lookup, right? So you guys just know the number. That's fine, doesn't matter. But you can show that master detail has maximum of two parents. And how you proved it? Here. You cannot create another master detail having the parent. So now what does job application become? Junction object. Getting this? Understood.
Yes.
Okay, so how do we test this now? Let's go to job applications. Let's click new. What should you see when you click new? What do you see otherwise when you click new?
Candidate name.
And
Positions.
Position.
candidate name and position name, you will see, right? So candidate name, position name, job application name. So let's create one. So SFDC developer Okay, so job application for SFDC developer. We don't have a position, so let's create a position called SFDC developer, right? SFDC developer. And then we'll create a candidate, Jon Snow, for this. And save. So now you see I have two parents. One more thing I can quickly show you is so here data type is text. Okay. I am thinking if we can change it. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think you can change this from, okay, sorry. Yeah, you can change it text. Here I want to give auto number, right? Job application 00. Starting number is 1. Save. So I'm just creating it as an auto number, and I'll create a new field called job application name with text. Job application name 255. So here, no, I'm going to give a default value so that I don't have to keep typing every time, right? So I can say job application for. I'll keep this as a default value, and I'll show you what this means. So I created two fields. One is auto number field, one is this. So now if I go to job applications and I click new. Okay, it's not refreshed. Let me refresh. Okay. Job application, new. Yeah, so job application name, job application for, you see this, it's already auto populated. So I just need to type SFDC admin. Getting what I just did? Are you all understanding or is it too quick? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you all understand this one?
Yes.
What I'm doing? Okay, so if you've understood, then great. So now I have job application, which is child. And if I go to the related list, there will be nothing because there is no child for job application, right? The job application itself is a child. It has two parents. Now, if I go to SFDC admin, it's a position. I have the position name. If I want to see the child of the position, then where can I see it?
Related.
Yes.
Related. So you will see the job applications that are coming in for this position. Understanding this?
Yes.
Likewise, if I go to candidate Monica, what will I see in the related?
Child data.
Which is the child data? What object will I see in the
Job
related?
application.
Very good. So I will see job applications. So Monica has applied for which all job? I will know from here. Getting it?
Yes.
So this is what is many to many. And we are done with this topic. Any questions?
No.
So with this, we have completed second part. Okay. We now need to cover the third part, half of it, like roll up summary is something I'm left with. So I will teach this tomorrow. Then we'll start with fourth topic. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys can revise the things under basic, revise the second points, the third point, the fourth, we will do from tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. And I'll let you all speak if you have any questions. Otherwise, we can wrap up for today. So are you all comfortable with Salesforce? Are you guys understanding the subject matter?
Yes.
Yes. But actually, when we are trying for doing that, sometimes we are getting confused. Like practice wise, we'll be getting those confusions will be gone, or like that only. I'm having the doubt.
Yeah, you'll have to share your screen. That's why I keep requesting you all to share your screen so we can, rotate and take chances to do the hands-on. So Ramya, if you want tomorrow, you can share your screen and we can do some hands-on.
Okay. Actually, I did
Yeah.
not start. I was trying to do, but little bit confusing. So I've not done anything. Just I was logged into that account and I kept like that. But when I'm
Please don't
trying,
do that.
sometimes I'm getting confused. So that's why,
Yeah.
because when I listen the concept, I can get the concept. But when I'm doing the practice, I'm having little bit confusion, and so that I was
Yeah.
stopped. I was not able to do. So
Yeah,
it
don't worry about that. You need to do more hands-on practice and you'll be able to move so fast inside of Salesforce. You're new, right, to the tool. So it's
yes, yes.
very normal. It happens. But yeah, don't
Like
I mean, understanding concepts is one thing, but also get hands-on with it. So it's better for you when you get the job. So
yes, yes. Like we need to know the practice, practical, no. So
yeah.
if possible, tomorrow I'll be presenting the screen. If you guide us again when we are doing some more examples with our own, then easily we can able to get it. I'm thinking so.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, take the opportunity to share your screen tomorrow and then we'll do the hands-on. I really don't mind because I do this every day. I can go really fast, right? But you also have to be benefited. So please
Yes,
take the opportunity in this class to able to share your screen.
yes. Okay.
Yeah. But the main thing is concepts. So if you guys are able to do the concepts and understand the concepts, then you can crack the interview, which is the first step, right? So I'm not
Yes.
sure how many people in this call are really aiming for a new, applying for new jobs. Sometimes we get students who are just wanting to learn and retain in the same company and move the department and all, right? So I'm not sure how many of you are really looking for a job outside to get. So for those of you who are looking for that, please understand these concepts and be able to answer it without any um, stammering, right? Like when they ask you a question, you should not pause long or you should not think, oh, what is this? I've not heard. No, you should not be very puzzled. Okay. So that's where I am coming in here and ask not just teaching you what is required. I mean, what just not teaching you for the sake of it, right? I'm teaching something that the company will ask you at the time of interview. So make notes as I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. If no other questions or comments, we can log off. Yeah. I'll stop the recording.